GSOA. We are very happy and very glad to be here today in this great event and greatly organized. Just giving a little bit, because it's the first time that we participate, and I think it's interesting to see how the satellite environment is coming together. And I think a representation of that is precisely the association I'm here for today, GSOA. So GSOA definitely, as Andre was saying very nicely, it is the voice of the industry as an ecosystem. We represent 70 members, and it goes from satellite operators in GEO, MEO, and LEO orbits, but also we have launchers and manufacturers and the ground segment. So really giving us that rich environment of discussion and as a platform to share experiences and information, of course. And I think it is important to see what do we do as an association, and our mission is clear, that is to enable universal, meaningful connectivity and bridge economic, gender, and digital divides to foster innovation worldwide. While we are a global association, and that has a history following the market trends of the satellite environment, we definitely work very regionally, because we understand that no reality is the same, and the needs of different regions differ also very much. So we work in harmony, let's say, between the global and the regional needs. And I think it is a great moment to be in the satellite industry, also in the telecommunications ecosystem for sure. But what we're living now with the innovation and the flourishing environment of the industry is something that I think more than one wants to live, no? And I've been in the industry for a while now, but it's true that today, every day, you wake up to something new. So while the satellite technology has always been a basis and the technology that we have relied for emergencies and natural disasters. And of course, we have heard today about broadcasting, but definitely it is a technology now that is talking also about broadband, about direct to device, about multi-orbit, inter-satellite links, IoT. So it's all these big words that are talking about the future of technology and connectivity. And I think, and I'm very happy and honored to be part of an association that is trying to drive that forward together with ITU, together with all the international organizations, but also definitely more than with our members that are, as I always try to say, the soul of our association, no? The ones that are but not just by bringing connectivity, but they are changing the realities when it comes to education, to health, to agriculture, to fisheries, and really making that connectivity usable. Because what we see now as an association, and I invite everyone to see our last publication, we still have gaps, and we have a big gap that is still the 4% that remain unconnected in the world, and that means an 80% of the landmass. So as an association, we want to collaborate, and that's maybe one of our main priorities for the year, for the cycle towards WTDC, is to collaborate and to really exchange and see how we can make outcomes and tangible actions of the work that we do, so that it doesn't become just a conversation, but really it becomes actions towards changing the realities of everyone. So definitely we would like to work with the regulators. There is a role for the regulators into making a flexible framework for satellites to thrive, to continue innovating. But we need to also have the conversation in the industry, and towards WTDC and the next cycle, what we need to do, in our opinion, is to make sure that we streamline our priorities, but also focus our efforts in making tangible results. So with this, I hope that I gave a little bit of an overview of GSOA, and definitely what I want to do is to hear from our panelists today, that I think are going to say many, many more things that are interesting for us.